Welcome, folks. Let's take a solitary minute to just shut up and think about the day that made Pakistani cricket fans go, why me? So picture this. It's October 23, 2023, a plain old Monday when the cricket stars aligned in the strangest way possible. So what happened, you ask? Well, prepare yourself for a shocker. Ibrahim Zadran and Hasmatullah Shahidi, with their cricket wizardry, pulled off a heist. Yes, you heard it right. Afghanistan just slapped Pakistan with a thumping victory of 8 wickets. But hey, before we dive into the bizarre tale of that day, let's take a second to remember the Pakistani cricket legends. Those chucking masters, those sledging artists, and the majestic force of nature that was Team Pakistan. I mean, they used to be numero uno in ICC rankings. Earth, and I bet even the uncharted galaxies out there used to look up to them. Let's have a minute of silence in the memory of cricket Pakistan. Okay, enough overacting for the day. So namaskar and welcome, and let's know how Pakistan has turned from a nightmare for many cricketers into a walking, talking meme with excuses emerging at the drop of a hat. Rewind the clock a bit and you'd find Pakistan basking in the glory of being the numero uno in the cricket world, or so the papers and records claimed. Now, whether that was just an illusion or a distant dream, who knows? Those lucky kids from the 70s and 80s would tell you the tales of Imran Khan, Javed Miandad, Waqar Yunus and Wasim Akram, who used to give nightmares to other teams, including India. But hold on, we are not in the 80s anymore. Do we remember the time when folks back home raved about Babar Azam, Shaheen Afridi, Haris Rauf and the new squad of Pakistan? It's as if we were convincing ourselves that Pakistan was still the big bad wolf in the cricketing woods. But now when you see them play, you can't help but wonder, were they ever that good, or have they been just as clumsy as they look today? Then, out of the blue comes Afghanistan, which takes Pakistan for a joyride. Afghanistan, mind you, is not exactly the cricket expert in the international arena. But watching Pakistan that day, you'd think Ricky Ponting's Australia was having a fun exhibition match with Scotland. Pakistan has lowered the bar so much that it practically nosedives below the ground. And no, this isn't a one-time fluke. Just a couple of months back, a different Afghan squad pummeled Pakistan for a measly 115 runs at the recently concluded Hangzhou Asian Games. They went on to win the semi-finals by 4 wickets, losing to India on a net run rate in the finals and settling for a silver medal thanks to a washout. Not to forget how they bamboozled the defending champions England by a hopping 69 runs in this very Cricket World Cup. Now that's not how amateurs do a job, do they? You know, a wise soul once dropped this truth bomb online. India-Pakistan cricket matches have been the most over-celebrated, underwhelming cricket matches in the past. And boy, do I get the reason why. It's been almost a fortnight since India gave Pakistan a sound thrashing, and yet Pakistan's blame game is in full swing. They're pointing fingers at everything under the sun except their own team's performance. They even marched up to the ICC complaining about the Indian crowd in Ahmedabad, who were just a bit too loud in cheering for their own team. Imagine that, folks. Cheering for your own team at a cricket match is being a crime now. But let's not be too harsh on Pakistanis. After all, their cricketers and support staff have been crafting some of the most creative excuses to cover up their shoddy sportsmanship. Take for instance Imam-ul Haq's dietary disaster excuse. He claimed that Pakistan struggled in Indian conditions because they weren't getting enough carbs and had to survive on extra protein. Yeah, you heard that right, he actually said it. According to Imam Mia, maybe we want to eat more proteins and not that much carbs, but it is just that there is nothing we want to talk about. It is just we really do not feel that if we are not hitting 6 or not 4, it is just that what we are doing for the team. So was that the reason why he got out after scoring some 17 runs? Who knows? Anything is possible in the world of cricket, right? But hold on. Imam is not the star of this ridiculous show, nor is that part-time cleric Mohammad Rizwan, who continues to be mercilessly trolled for dedicating his victory to the people at the Gaza Strip. Now that's one way to win hearts and minds, isn't it? Hold on. The real showstopper is their coach, Mickey Arthur, who has become the laughingstock of the cricket world. Reason? He went on a wild rant claiming that this World Cup isn't even looking like an ICC event. Well, boy had a point until he dropped this gem. They weren't playing songs like Dil Dil Pakistan, which is why our boys were demoralized. I mean, seriously? My respect for the likes of Michael Vaughan has shot through the roof. At least they didn't resort to such tomfoolery as this guy has done. In fact, Michael himself took pot shots at Mickey for this bizarre excuse, maintaining that in the end it is the players who make it or break it. So maybe Pakistan has been always the whining kid from day one in cricket, and it's just that our teams have evolved and grown up. So maybe Pakistan has always been the whining kid from day one, and it's just that our teams have evolved and grown up. Thanks to that, Pakistan cricket is now a distant memory of the past, and it's unlikely to make a comeback.